Okay, hi. So my roommates have banned me from talking about neopets. So I'm gonna talk to the internet about neopets. And if this reaches anyone, that's cool. If not, I just have to get my neo opinions out on the internet. So here I am introducing my little neopet crew to everyone. This is my main account. I also have a side account. My side account is older than my main account. I used to play as a kid. Okay, just taking it all the way back. I used to play as a kid, stopped. I still have access to the email where I signed up and everything. But since like the whole little like reset password doesn't work, I tried to go through like the official like TNT ticket way to get my childhood account back. And then they're like, okay, like you know the name of your pet, you know the name of the account and the email, but just to like verify that it's like yours and everything, like what neo cash items did you ever get? And I'm like, I've literally never gotten a neo cash item in my life. Also, I was like 7 as a kid, so like I wouldn't have the funds to like buy neo cash, and so I kind of just like gave up. I check on my childhood neo pet from time to time because I know the name. Starving. It's not like anyone like stole my account or anything. Neopets just won't give it back to me. So shout out to my old Kachik who is starving because I didn't get any neocash items as a kid. Anyways, then in college I started up my side account and then I like low key forgot about it due to events that happened towards the end of my time in college. And then here I am like 4 years out of college and I'm like, oh, I'm sad. Time for Neopets. I created this one. And then I did just like a lot of work on this account. And so I have my side account, and that's where I just keep my extra pets and all of that. And then I'm like just working out of this, despite the Neo points I have on hand. Like, this is where I keep the bulk of my Neo points. When I do plot stuff and like trophies and all that's through here. My other account is just to hold pets the way Neopets intended. Wow, if you're still here, lucky you, you get to learn all about my Neopets. My Neopets don't have like a lot of backstory or a lot of lore or very good customizations. I just love them, you know? So let's start with Lepediolite right here. This is my main man. This is my main dude. Lepediolite is from December of 2023. It's my most recent return back into Neopets. This is a little man I created, and I'm putting all my money and effort into him. He's just great. This is my Battle Dome pet. He doesn't have great stats. He's level 55, I want to say. Yeah, level 55, 80 HP. He's probably in like 60s somewhere for like strength and defense. I didn't do a whole lot of training. I like level rust to 50 so I could get lens flare. And then the day after I did that, I did a couple trainings. I don't know why I phrased like that. And basically, like a week after I got to level 50, the Fairy Festival started. So this is my man. He's usually always active, but especially during like the fairy quest, whenever I get like Fiora, like the battle fairy, I want all those extra points to go to Lepediolite. So I'm kind of like not going as heavy into training right now. And then once the fairy fest is over in like a week or whatever, I'll get back to doing like hardcore training on him. But I kind of just want to like save up money and save up code stones because I know I can get him up a couple more points because we're in Fairy Fest right now. But he is a magma base with steampunk on top. That is like the most effort I've put into a customization. His pet doesn't matter because I'm waiting for Termi to like eat the pet so I can get like all of that comes with like eating a pet. So yeah, this is my main dude. I want him to just be like my like main pet, like gourmet foods that I haven't started, like fully battle dome train that I'm not even close to. I do have a separate pet that I'll show you all later on my side account who like will be my buck pet, but like he is like 80 level something for fishing. So like this is my dude right here. Like I like all of my Neopets, but I love Lepediolite. And then we're gonna hop over to his sister Billetai. Billetai right now is a Christmas Zafara, and I think Zafaras are like great as a base. And I don't like a lot of like paints and customs on Zafara, but I like Christmas. And since we are in Fairy Festival season, I'm anticipating a couple more fairy fountain dips. Like we haven't even like chosen themes by the time I'm filming this. And second priority. Linearis is my first priority for next Fountain Fairy quest, but after that, if I get like another one, I'm gonna figure out how to cross paint Billeti. I don't know how. I kind of want her to be fairy and then just put the halo on top of there. But I also like cloud with like the halo in the wings. And then striped I also like, and then also pastel. And like low-key I also like Darrigan with the Christmas halos. So I have a lot of options for Miss Billy right here. We just have to figure it out. This is Sarapegia. This is a legend. Sarapegia was originally on my side account, and back in college, like Sarapegia was like my main girl. And I've always loved Aishas. They're all like, they're just very beautiful. Such like a classic neopet. Very nice. Like Alien Aisha. Like I want to say like 6-7 months ago I got my first like random Fountain Fairy dip through like a fairy quest. And so just without a doubt, without hesitation, I made an Alien Aisha and she's great. She does have like a little Slugawoo as a pet that I really like. I'm trying to figure out like what P3 do I want for her. I really only like train her on her pet day. She's just beautiful. She's classic. What can I say? Alien Aisha is just beautiful. And yeah, I want to like figure out like maybe I want to get her a different collar. Like that'll be the extent of the customizations. Like there's not a whole lot else I would do to Miss Sarapegia. Then we're going to move on to Linearis, who is a Psy Bunny. I've always liked Psy Bunnies, like even as a kid. I know a lot of people love Drakes and how they were hard to get. Mine was Psy Bunnies. And especially when I like just got back into playing this December, I was just like counting down until like the end of April when I could make a Psy Bunny. And so Miss Linearis is who I decided to make. She started off as like a red Psy Bunny, but I like actually have a custom idea for her and like a little bit of backstory that I want for her. And so just know that this is like step one of a cross paint because I want like the elderly clothes, elderly wig, all of that stuff. But then I'm going to put that on top of another paint color from Miss Linearis. So she's going to be cross painted as well. And I want to like get her a good pet. I'm trying to figure out, do I lean into like the elderly pets? Because I do want her to be like in canon, like an older neopet. Or do we do like more of like a something else? I'll worry about P2s and P3s later. But yeah, just know this is not her final form, but I was just very excited to get a Psy Bunny. And like this past week in the little quest log, I got a plushie Psy Bunny little potion. So there we go. After months of waiting for Psy Bunny Day, I made one. And I have a plushie Psy Bunny on deck. But there she is. Beautiful, beautiful. And then finally on my little main, we have Love Beyonce. Love Beyonce is from the Pound. Adopted this lovely little pet for the name only. Corbats are fine. Because I don't really know what I want to do with Love Beyonce, I just knew this was a name that I had to have in my possession. I decided to make Love Beyonce my little lab rat. And so we're going to just see. We've done like 4 little lab ray clicks for this because that's just, I don't know. I have the lab ray and then once I like unlocked it, I just forgot that it's a daily. So I like kind of want to like do more like lab ray zaps on Love Beyonce, but we'll see. And then if I just really fall in love with something that we get from the lab ray, I'll keep Love Beyonce and we'll move on. This is my main account. I only have 5 pets. All my other pets are on a side account. Yeah, I don't have premium, so I don't have the extra 4 slots. And if anything, I would probably just get Neo Cash and like buy the little group of like 10 new neopet slots. But I'm also like just practicing patience in life and in neopets because I know the neopet team has talked about doing a pet purge and what we do with all those names. And in conjunction with like the pet purge, they've been talking about like, do we have to add more slots for people? Because a lot of people are like maxed out at like the 21 pets, and they have like 80 because they have a bunch of different side accounts with all the little maxed out slots. So like if like we can get like a base of like 10 pets or like 8 or like, I don't know, like 10 would really work for me. But yeah, So there we go. These are my pets on my main account, and then I guess we can talk about the pets on my side account. So first is the love of my life. This next pet, like this pet is finished. This is a pet I got out of the pound I found through like the Lost and Pound website, just like a super old Nemo, because I love Nemos. And then Moroccan. That was the greatest thing TNT has come out with this past Neo year is the Moroccan Nemo. Look at it. It's a little freak. And like this is it. Fully customized with the eyelashes, the background, like no clothes or wigs or anything really fit on Miss Girl. Excellent. And so up next, because her name is Book Freak, she has to be a part of like the National Booktastic, whatever it's called. She's probably read like 2 books in her life, but once like things chill out with like Berry Festival and Plot, and probably like after Advent Calendar and all of that, Miss Ma'am is going to be reading, and she's going to be reading a lot. And then in like 15 years, you can go to like the most read book, Neopet page, whatever it's called, and this will be her. Just 10 out of 10. This is the greatest thing the TNT team has come up with in years, in my opinion. But this is my little book freak. I love her. Up next, we have Moldavite. Moldavite is a marble drake because I got a marble drake egg during the neopets, I think. And yeah, I have like, because like hatch is like marble, I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to get rid of it. Like I said, Psy bunnies were my dream as a kid. And like drakes are like way more obtainable. Like I have a full drake egg. And like right now, if I could get like one more pet, like any other pet, it would be a croc. So I'm just really keeping Moldavite because at one point it was hard to get drakes, even though I didn't really care about drakes when they were hard to get. And now that they're easy to get, I still don't like them, but it's a drake, so I feel like I should have it. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this drake. I don't know. My favorite right now is steampunk. So there's like a good chance Moldavite will end up being steampunk with like all the clothes. All the clothes. A little naked right now because of reasons and in dress to impress and all that. But I'm just really trying to figure out like what's the best drake custom. Even when I go through like the like Jelly Neo or Rainbow Pool, like none of the pink colors really jump out at me. I just know I don't like marble, but I don't know like what to do beyond that. All this to say is like Moldavite's my least favorite of the pets I have. Yeah. Cool. Sounds a little mean, but just to be honest. Up next, we have this big 4-headed little squirrel dude. This is Geothansis. Yeah. Also gonna be Moroccan. Saw this, love it. Moroccan's such like a top tier paint color, but like this is gonna be my little like snail dude whenever I get to it. Not a priority at all. Maybe if I get like a couple more Fountain Fairy quests, I might like move this man on over to Maine, paint Moroccan, and then move him back. But like that's a snail. Like I have to get him. And then the final little pet on my little side is Producery. I had Produce up on my main, a Chia, and I knew I wanted this little Chia to be a P. And then randomly, a couple months ago, I got like the magical P Chia Pop as my quest log item. And so that was like the most stressful week of my life getting it. And now I have this little P. And I don't really know if we just like remove the background so we can see the star. I like the only thing I can do is get like the little like P cape from like the Hidden Tower. Like that's the most I can do with like customizing this girl. But I love her and she's staying and she's great. Just a little P. I also love Chias. Chias and Nemos are some of like my favorite or like the less popular neopet pets that you can create, the neo species. So there we go. Those are my neopets. Yeah. Welcome to my user lookup. Don't know why I'm showing you all this. This account, like I said, is 9 months old. My little side account is so much older. And I wish that I could just like merge both accounts and like just merge like the safety deposit boxes and like the bank accounts and not have to transfer anything because I like the older age of my account, the other one. I bet I would like do real good with Food Club over there because like right now I'm like I might get like 40,000 for like my Food Club on this account, but we'll see. I don't think I don't think that's priority for the Neo team, but like there we go. Avatars I don't really collect. Stamps I don't really collect. With both of these, I'm not gonna like put a lot of effort into them. Like I know it's like since we're doing like the fairy festival, this would be like a great time to like get a buzz and like paint it to get that avatar, but I don't care enough. Stamps, like I'll probably get the stamps that are in like prize shops. So like due to like the outdoor mess this year, I have that stamp. I'll probably get some of the stamps from the Void Within prize shop, but like I'm not like a big stamp collector. And yeah, my shop, I don't have anything in my shop. I'm not a restocker. Restocking is scary. It's hard. It's not fun. These are my pets. So you can just like see everyone. Like Sarah Peggy is older from the other account. You were recently created. You were created like a year ago. You were created on your little day. And then Love Beyonce is like real old. Real old because you're from the pound. And then for my little trophies, I did little out to door plot. That was very fun. I just like set a weekend aside and did the outdoor plot. 10 out of 10 would recommend, would do it again. I enjoyed it. Orion, his little prophecy thing, I did that. I like took like 3 weeks off of the Void. So I'm behind, but I do want to get like the max like gold trophy for the Void Within plot. I just have to keep going with that. I tried in the Altador Cup, Team Fairyland, we did not get first. I tried every game once, and I didn't like any of them, so I stopped. So I have my little participant trophy. And then for game trophies, Solitaire, once like Solitaire stops being bogus on neopets, I want a gold in that one. Cheat, it's like probably my second favorite game on neopets. I play that when I have like downtime. It's very fun, so of course I have that. I beat Punch Bag Bob. Third place to test your strength. Like I don't even know when I got this. I don't even like do test your strength every day as like a daily. So I feel bad if anyone's like trying to get this trophy and I haven't. I don't really care. But very cute. And then this is the best game on Neopets, Fairies Caves 2. It's very easy to get this. You just have to like max out the points, use like the Jelly Neo guide. It's fun. It's another like, once you figure out the patterns, like it's very easy. It's mindless. Games aren't going to get you rich in Neopets, but it's a fun game. So there we go. That's kind of everything. Let's go back to my Neopets. Yeah, that's an intro to my Neopets and all of this. I kind of want to just like do my dailies and talk about Neopets with people who care. So hopefully people that watch this will care about Neopets and all of that stuff. And yeah, my only real Neo goals are to like battle train the Pedialyte, and that's going to take years. And so that's really the only thing I'm working for, especially now that I have the like lab ray map pieces. That was a big goal of mine, is to like get the lab ray. And then now that I have it, I don't even do it that much. But like those are my only goals. Like I like kind of care about customization, but not really. And then I like one day want all of my pets on one account. Maybe TNT, just let us have like 10 pet slots. I think I would be good with 10. So I have 5 here, 4 on the side, and then like I said, the only other pet that I like really want is a croc. So I guess I can put that on one of my goals, is like get a croc, which is like easier than it used to be, but like it's still difficult. And yeah. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Bye.